Okay, we're going to do a lesson a little different way today. I'm going to go ahead and let you watch it Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning before class. Have some paper, pencil ready. Pause it when you need to. We're going to try it this way, and then we'll do what would be homework. We'll do it during class. We'll just jump right into it. So hopefully this works. We'll tweak it as we go. Please answer these 6 questions. And when you get done, the next page will have the answers for you. And I'd ask you to pause then. So I'm going to go ahead and go on. Here are the answers to the questions before. And if you have any questions about it, then this would be the time to write it down, get hold of me, wait till Wednesday's class. We're going to have a Q&A time over this presentation. So let me know. What we're going to learn today. And again, remember, you can pause this at any time. If I'm going too fast, you want to write a note down. I don't have to wait for you to write notes. You can just pause it. We're going to be able to find the x and y intercept, whether it's written, the equation's written in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, or a standard form of the linear equation, ax plus by equals c. You really haven't seen the standard form yet, and I'm going to show it to you with vocabulary right now. In the vocabulary, x-intercept, you know what that is. The x-intercept, and here's where I have to break here, give me a pin. There's your x and y axis. When I draw a line through there, this right here, let's grab red. This would be your x-intercept, and this would be your y-intercept. Your x-intercept is whenever y is 0, you got x. And your y-intercept is whenever x is 0, then that's what y will be. So when we talk about x-intercept and y-intercept, we're just talking about where that line passes through. Okay, let me clear this stuff. And again, give me a moment to see if I can do this. How about medium eraser? Maybe that'll... Oh, there we go. Okay, so we'll get rid of that stuff. Now, standard form, ax plus by equals c, where a is greater than 0. X and y, again, are nothing more than coordinates on the grid. And the slope-intercept is y equals mx plus b. Hopefully you can see where in the standard form, c would actually take the place of b. Ax is really mx. And by is nothing more than if y had a coefficient in front of it. So hopefully you see that, or as time goes along, you'll be able to see that. Now, here's where it's going to go step by step through. This is what I can't do with anything in Google when I'm showing it to you with, whatever. I'm forgetting all the names of the stuff we use. What's the x and y intercept of an equation with y equals 1.5x minus 9? This is written in slope-intercept form. Then use the intercepts to graph the equation, because all you need to graph is 2 lines, 2 points. So if you know where it crosses the x-axis at, and you know where it crosses the y-axis at, then you put those 2 points down and you can draw a line. So it's another way to draw one. And here's the way you would solve this, step by step. First, find the y-intercept. Well, that's pretty simple. We know the y-intercept is being b, so we're going to change that to plus -9 in case you don't recognize that's a -9. And we find out that the b equals -9, and we know that's the y-intercept. Now, to find the x-intercept, again, we said the x-intercept is when y is 0. So take that equation and make it 0 equals 1.5x minus 9. And then solve it algebraically. Add 9 to both sides and divide through by 1.5 on both sides. And again, if I'm going too fast, slow, pause and take a look at it. X equals 6. So in this equation here, the y-intercept is -9, the x-intercept is 6. You plot those 2 points, draw a line, boom, you got it. Graph the points 6, 0, and 0, -9 on a coordinate plane. Then it's going to give you the opposite. Here it is. There's the 6, 0, and 0, -9. And again, if I went to get the line, I draw a line through it. That'd be your line. That would have the same, that's the exact same line as if you went up here and you said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and put -9 there. And then I'm going to go up, rise 1.5 over 1, 1.5 over 1, 1.5 over 1. And you'd end up with a little line going through there as well. And it says need another example. We're going to go ahead and give you the opportunity to do another example. So there's your example. Find the x and y intercepts and graph it. Again, I'm going to go ahead, you pause, do the work, and that's what it should look like. Welcome back. That's what it should look like. Okay. Again, questions, make sure you write it down and ask me on Wednesday or before then if you need to. Now, what if we have it in the standard form? Malden Middle School wants to make 4,740 from yearbooks. To print yearbooks is $60, X times $60, and I'll print for print. Digital costs $15. This can be represented by 60 times X plus 15 times Y equals 4,740. Use the X and Y intercepts to graph the equation. So hopefully you can see we're going to solve this 2 different ways, 2 different times. I'm going to make X 0 and solve for Y. Then I'm going to make Y 0 and solve for X. That's all we're doing here. So to find the x-intercept, let y equal 0. So if y equals 0, 15 times 0, and you're going to get 60x equal to, oh, they're doing them simultaneously. I'm sorry. They're doing them at the same time. Over here on the left side, they have red y. They made y 0. Over here, they had x green, and they made x 0. Then you have 60x equals 4,740, 15y. And again, you divide through, do the algebra, divide through by 60, divide through by 15. And you'll find out that, and here's where I want them to try to help you understand. If x is 79 and they want to make 4,740, that means that 79 paper yearbooks need to be sold if you sell no digital. Conversely, if you sell 316 digital, but you sell 0 paper, then you would make your 4,740. Anything in between here, if you want to see, okay, I want to sell 20 paper ones, well, then I'd have to sell 240, 45, I don't know what that is, probably 240 digital. If I sold 60 paper yearbooks, I would only need to sell about 75 digital ones. That's how you can use that in a real life situation. And again, here's your chance to do one for yourself. You see what you're going to have student tickets as X and your adult tickets as Y, and then solve for when X is 0 and when Y is 0, find the X and Y intercepts. Hopefully you paused it. And here it is. And again, it tells you that what each of those means. So once again, if you have questions, please be ready to ask on Wednesday. Now, we're interpreting the X and Y intercepts here, which we've already talked about that. And so I got ahead of myself a little bit, but there's the information. And here's another one that will, again, what it does is interpret the intercepts. So when you have 250 student tickets, what's that mean? When you have 140 adult tickets, what's that mean? Really important you get that part of it too. And there's the answer for it. Why are graphs helpful? Well, hopefully you saw when we go back here, if I want to, I got to make $1,260. I have to make. I can sell this many student tickets. I can sell this many adult or anything on this line. Any combination of student tickets, 150 or around about 148, means that I need to sell about 58 adult tickets. And I can see anywhere on that line. So that's where graphs can be helpful. Find the x and y intercepts of this equation and use the intercepts to graph the function. And that one there I will have ready for you on Wednesday. We'll take a look and see how close you came. If you have any questions, we'll probably use that to begin. And then if you have any questions beyond that, we'll take that. So there's my first foray into working with you on you doing flipped. It's a flipped classroom, what it's called. So you're doing what you normally would do in class at home, and we'll see how this works out. So I'd like to have some feedback come Wednesday. Does this work? Is it something you're interested in? Because we might actually be going to it even when we get back to classes. We might be going back to it at that time as well. So thank you. I will see you Wednesday, and take some notes down and do the work. See ya.